Hi! Oh, that was probably really high. I'm sorry. Okay. My name is Charlie, Dropkick Panda on Personality Nation, and this is my video questionnaire. Oh, I said it right this time. Oh, I'm happy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and state why I am doing this and why I'm doing this for a third time. The reason I am doing this is because every day someone gets on Messenger for the past 4 days, and they're like, Charlie, you really should do a video, because no one can tell if you're an INTP or not. He finally got off that he does not think I am an INFP. He does not believe that I am an ENTP. And I do see how people can come to this conclusion. I'm sure there's many other reasons that I'm missing. It's fine though. I like INTPs a lot. So. And let me try to hold this closer to my mouth, because this is the other reason why I'm having to do this for a third time. I've done it twice already. One time I was sleepy and I looked like I was basically high. Not that I would care to show it to you, but there was too much background noise on top of that. Alright, the second time I did it, you can't hear me. This is why I gotta mess with this little thing and make sure it is right here. So hopefully you can understand me. I do a lot better at the random babbling than the actual answering the questions. Alright, I'm gonna switch it up a bit. Charlie's daily schedule concludes 3 things. Wake up, go to school, come home. There are some varieties throughout the day, including, yeah, I got distracted by my hands, that's great. I shouldn't watch myself on here. Alright, there's a variety of things, like I'm in chorus, I'm the editor of the yearbook, I am in creative club. I mean, I just have this whole schedule of things to do, and then I have 12 best friends. Yes, 12 best friends. How did I manage to get 12 best friends? I am not sure. Speaking of my friends, one of the questions on there was, what do my friends think about me? And how am I with my friends? Well, when I meet a person, I'm very skeptical. I'm usually standoffish, and I sit there and I watch them. I try to stay as detached as possible. Very rarely will I go into a situation where I'm just like, hey, let's be best buddies forever and ever. My friends think I am Satan reincarnate. Why? Because I am very me. And let's see. Another one of my friends said I seem snobby. And it's pretty funny because I'm not snobbish. I can see how I come off that way though. Here comes the mic again. It's because I am arrogant. I'm very arrogant, and I do not trust people to do a good job with anything. I can be very controlling and domineering when it comes to my work. And let me go into that really quick. I'm only controlling and domineering over my work if it's something that is creative, so to speak. Like my editorial position in yearbook. Most of the time I sit back and I let them do whatever they want. But when they are doing a horrible job, I tell them everything that's wrong with it and they don't like it. I'm very truthful. I'm honest. There we go, truthful. It's almost like truthiness. Also in theater, someone put me as the director, and I ended up coming up with all the ideas. I can be very bossy when it comes to that. But after I come up with ideas and I let them basically do whatever they wanted, I sat back and I chilled out and didn't really care after that. My friends, I'm very loyal to my friends. But that's also because, I don't know why that is because, I just am loyal to them. If they do break my trust, I will give them second chances because they are human and I understand that. But I do have a point where people can really send me over the edge. Alright, my family, my dad describes me as a too independent smartass. The rest of my family would probably agree. When I spent a few summers with my grandparents, they hated that I loved to be on the go, and I loved to go places and do random things and basically not be at home. That's also become another problem with my dad and I in the car. I love to go off to everywhere and do anything I can. Though I do get tired and I will sit around and do basically nothing. I'll stay on my computer all day and talk to random people on there. For the MBTI and Enneagram question about what do I think I am and what do other people think I am. I think personally I am an ENTP, but I am also a, what the hell am I about to say? Personally, I think I am an ENTP. Many people from watching my videos before have suggested me being an INTP or an INFP. There have been people who have also suggested that I might be an ENFP. I think the reason he said that was because he said I am too nice to be an ENTP. For the INTP, it's because in my last video I've made before, I came off as very introverted. I'm guessing. I know there's a lot more to it than that. He just wouldn't go into all the details when I asked. But it's because I am shy around people that I just meet. Like, even on Personality Nation, I get really standoffish and shy, which is probably pretty funny considering that I can go to a club and be the first person on the dance floor, or I can basically start a conversation with anybody. It all depends if I'm in my comfort zone or my element. Let's see, last few questions before I wrap this thing up. Alright, personal beliefs. When it comes to the belief of religion, I have a very hard time coping with a certain one. I will switch religions religiously. But I also see all the hypocrisy, and I honestly think I know too much to have to blindly follow something that I know has been changed for centuries or has been altered so, you know, we can add a few more people into our church. Another personal belief I have is honesty is a virtue. And no, I'm not honest all the time at all. I pick the situations when I need to be honest. Everything is situational for me. And the reason I say honesty is a virtue is I basically got it off of a song. But I'm not going to lie to you just because it's nice. And that's one of the things I hate about living where I live. People sugarcoat everything. They try to make their children very... I was just talking about this last night with a friend too. They try to make their children very conditioned. And that's how you'll get... I will never do that to my kids. If they want to listen to Marilyn Manson at the age of 5, I really don't care. As long as they're not, you know, off having sex and drugs and wild parties before they're at least, you know, 16. I know it happens. Look, I'm not condoning it, but look at the teenagers in my generation. Let's see. I've lost almost all of my morals. And I think I've never really had morals to begin with, or I wouldn't have lost them. I think they were just, you know, guidelines people had set upon me as a child. I keep getting too far from the mic. I am so sorry. No, I'm not. Okay. Oh, I like number 11. Favorite TV shows and musical interests. Well, right now, I changed that a lot too. Right now, my favorite, favorite TV show is South Park. Alright, I just had this conversation with someone else the other day, too. It's because it is very complex. There are so many different things about it that most people miss because of the crudeness. Not the crudeness, the crude nature of the show. If you sit there and analyze it, you will see all the underlying political themes, cultural controversies, fun stuff. If anyone needs to... If anyone has any more questions, because I know I have not answered all the questions, I've just babbled on for the past... I don't know how long, because I can't see how long. Any more questions, I'll be happy to do another video explaining all of this, but I hope this is enough. Because I really don't want to do another video. It was lucky I got this far today. So, that's it, basically. I really did fuck up a lot of the questions. So, bye-bye.